So I will pick it from what we thought about when we were thinking about Navigate Conference Abuja. And we said to ourselves, because it's also in December, how can we position Navigate Conference Abuja? And Vision Board was very big on our mind. We reached out to a couple of people and they said, oh, we have an expert in Abuja. Her name is Adebukola Shaba. I'm like, I've never met her before. They sent me her profile, loved what I saw. And the fact that she had worked with young people, different churches, different organizations. We spoke on, I think on the first day, and we just clicked and I said, okay, let's do this. And we are here today. And because I had seen what she had done before, I wasn't, how do I explain this? I wasn't scared in terms of what will I expect from the teenagers. So when I told her that we have 2 hours, she told me no, 2 hours can never be enough because our own concept and context is actually different. From reflections to actually putting the pictures on the boards. And then we started and she said, no, we are not doing cardboards. That she has something else in mind. And we said, okay, please go ahead with whatever it is that you have in mind. And then coming here today, the process of coming up with Vision Board is not as easy as you might think. But the end product, so I'll tell you about a particular teenager. Immediately I saw his vision board, I said, this has to do with marine. And he says marine engineering. And from the beginning of the board to the end, has to do with boats, has to do with engineers, has to do with the sailors. And he just, he brought a lot of smile to my face. And I said, I'm not the one that facilitated this particular session, but the kind of fulfillment we have seen, even in the eyes of teenagers and mentors alike, is unexplainable. I really want to say thank you to Adebukola, and definitely we're using her next year. And by the way, 80% of the teenagers we had here today had never done Vision Board before. The people that I thought would have done it before have not even thought about it. So it's a major feedback for us, and it's a big thumbs up of Vision Board Party.
She's been excited for this session because there's a lot of things she says here and there, and putting it together today, I think, helps her also begin to believe in it more. I think that's the takeaway for me. It's believing in who she is and knowing that I can afford to dream these dreams, and somebody also, other people are doing it around me. So it's not odd, I'm not different. There's always that push as a young teenager to be like everyone else. So it's a good thing to be being like everyone else right now. So she's being like everyone else in a productive way. So for me, that's really gladdening as a parent. And thank you to Bukola. I've seen you do this and I've got her for but being able to take your craft and do it with young people is a key skill that a lot of people don't have. It's easy to do it with adults who understand where they want to go, but to be able to take green adolescents and young teenagers and help them to define where they want to go. It might not be clear, but that path through to thinking it through is a very key skill. It's a key skill on your path, and it's a real good growing point for them too. Because in her case, for instance, in my daughter's case, she goes, Mommy, everybody seems to know what they want to be in the future. And I keep telling her, be every day, be every day. So to be able to take it from be every day to, it's okay, I can afford to dream also. And looking at her vision board, the dreams were everywhere. I was even teasing her, I was like, ooh, we're going to do all of this in 2025. But for me, what that does is, even if she doesn't keep all of it, she knows to articulate where she's going. And that's key. Wherever you go in life, you need to be able to say, this is the next, and this is the next. So I'm really grateful for this session. Thank you.
I think today has been an awesome day in terms of volunteering with the vision board for the kids today. I mean, we're really excited and elated, although a few of them have done this before, but the bulk of them were really excited at the experience. So a couple of them looked towards getting pictures that suits their imagination. They were really imaginary, and they were keen on exploring. I saw some children picking pictures with intentions of being bloggers, cryptocurrency, footballers. I mean, it resonates with the idea of how the future of work has changed, and also how people are interested in dreaming from the scratch of their lives. So they were really excited, and I think it's an awesome experience for them. For me, it's also an awesome experience for me. I mean, it just took me back to if I'd known this while I was a kid, right? I probably would have dreamt a lot and even probably not. I'm taking a different tone in my career and future because today's experience avails the children with the possibility of seeing the magazines and getting the pictures from online. It gives them that idea of, oh, I could be anything beyond the regular that I see, the regular day-to-day job that people talk about and people experience. So for me, I think that it inspired me with the way the children dreamed and how they looked beyond what was the call for us during my time, so to say, basically.
Is what I'm interested in and what I want to become. Like maybe belief is just like faith. And in the Bible they said a faith little than a mustard seed can move mountains. So if you believe in yourself, you can do anything.